Very good morning. Happy to come before you with a new session. So, today we are discussing an interesting topic called transportation. We are going to discuss an interesting area called transportation. So, definitely you will think of it. What is transportation? This topic covers both your intermediate and final level. See, let us discuss some example. We know the goods are produced in the factory, but it is sold in the customer place, which is called distribution center. So, if you want to sell goods from the factory, it has to move to the distribution center. From the factory, it has to move to the distribution center. Yes or no? Yes. So, my dear friends, we are gonna discuss today how can we reduce the cost when goods are moving from one factory to distribution center. This scenario or this question will come if following conditions are satisfied. That means we should have more than one factory goods are produced and more than one distribution center where goods has to be reached. The reason is what? If you manufacture from only one factory, if you have 3 distribution center, you don't have no confusion that from which production center to which distribution center we have to send. Because only one factory, all the distribution center we have to send from one. Similarly, if you have multiple factory but you have only one distribution center, there won't be no question of which distribution center we have to send. But when you have 2 factory, when you have 3 distribution center, there will be question will come from the factory, let's say A, from which distribution center we will give. If you give, let us say this is as a Cochin, this is as a Delhi. If you send from Cochin to Delhi, there will be a requirement in Madras, which is nearer to Cochin. The unit produce will be fulfilled. This may be Ahmedabad. Now from Ahmedabad we have to send to Madras. That means if you plan well, you can send from Cochin to Madras, but the distance is long. You can save the transportation cost, but wrongly you send to Delhi. Now from Ahmedabad you want to send to Madras, so the cost will be more. So this transportation technique will tell you how to goods are flow from one center to another center. So this is solved by using some few techniques. So what are all the techniques? We have 2 steps. The first step is called initial basic feasible solution. This is not the final answer. But as you know, for intermediate level, generally they may ask only initial basic feasible solution. But for final level, it will discuss second step also. Sometimes for inter level also they will test both your inter and final syllabus. You have to learn both. That is called optimality, or you have to go for optimality test. So my dear friends, how this has to be done, that is what we gonna learn. Initial basic and optimality test. In your syllabus, this initial basic feasible solution, you can do 3 methods. In your syllabus, initial basic feasible solution, you can do 3 methods. The first method is very easy. From the name itself, you can able to know least cost cell method. The first method, very easy. From the name itself you can learn least cost cell method. The second method is northwest corner cell method. The next method is what? Northwest corner cell method. Then the last but not the least, none other than Vogels approximation method. Vogels approximation method. So this is the first step. What answer you get here is not the final answer. Final answer you will get in the optimality test. Final answer you will get in the optimality test. So my dear friends, the stop for the day, we gonna learn how the allocation will come under initial basic feasible solution under least cost method, northwest corner cell method, and also Vogels approximation method. Are you ready? I am here ready for you. So we will learn first one method. I am telling you again and again. See, the answer we get under this method will not be the final answer. Whatever you get the answer, we have to run the optimality test. Generally we do UV method. This method only will tell whether your answer is correct or not. So with all your permission, we can go for the first question of your study material. With all your permission, we can go for first question of your study material. So this is the question. Solve the following initial basic feasible solution. For understanding, we will solve under all the methods. What is the method? We will do under least cost, northwest, everything. So first we will do under least cost cell method. So my dear friends, there are some principles we have to follow under this concept. What is the first concept? The first concept is the demand and supply both should be equal. We call that is as feasible or not. So feasible means demand equal to supply. Otherwise we can call it as balanced. In your assignment, as you know, rows and column must be equal. The same way here demand and supply must be equal. Then only we can start the problem itself. If demand and supply not equal, we have to do one additional step. So here we will check whether demand or supply equal. 300 plus 400, 700 plus 500, 1200. Here you have 600 plus 400, 1000. You are getting the total. Yes, it is getting the total. So we can start it. So with your permission, I am starting now. With your permission, I am starting now. Okay. So we will start. So it is tallying 1200. So the least cost cell for solving we required question not required. So we are starting the sum. See, the name itself indicating least cost. What is least cost? See, what is the source? Source 1, 2, 3. Destination A, B, C, D. So that means your source you have, your destination you have. So this is the cost. From source 1 to destination A, the transportation cost is 3. Source 1 to destination B, transportation cost is 1. Source 1 to destination C, the transportation cost is 7. So this is the transportation cost. So we have to identify the least cost. Among all these costs, the least cost is 1. So we have to allocate. The corresponding demand is 350. Corresponding supply is 300. We know though the demand is 350, but we have supply is only 300. So we can give only 300. So we have to allocate 300. So if you allocate 300, now the supply of source 1 entirely is allocated to destination B. Now it is over 0. Source destination B, 350 was the requirement. They got 300. Still they require a requirement of 50. Still they require a requirement of 50. Now since source 1 is over, we can cross source 1 because there is no other balance is there in the source 1. So we can cross source 1. Now you have to look into remaining. So the first row is entirely crossed because 0 came. If 0 came in corresponding row or column, we have to cross the full rows and column. The reason is what? You cannot further allocate. That column or row is dead. Now the remaining 8, we have to identify the least. We have 1, 2 here. We have 1, 2 here. So if you allocate here 250, 400, you can allocate 250 units. Here you can 200 and 500. You can allocate only 200. So the least one you can select any one. But if you look here, the first 2 you can allocate 250. So better you can go with that. So I am allocating these 2. You have 250, 400. We can allocate 250. This will become 0. From 400, if 250 over, still you have balance 150. Since this came 0, the entire is getting over. We have to cross. See the transportation problem, there is one speciality. Your answer will not get wrong. Why your answer will not get wrong? If you check the answer, the remaining it will be tallied the total. 50 plus 400, 450. 450 plus 200, 650. 500 plus 150, 650. That is your rows and demand, that is supply and demand, always will be tallied. You can counter check, are you doing anywhere error. Now going further, you have to go remaining. Now this 2 is the lower one. So this lower one we allocate. 200 only we can allocate. Balance will be 300. Now if you go for, if you look here, the remaining, so this 200 is over. This will become now 0. If this will become 0, you can cross the entire details. Now we have only 4 details are pending. Now if the 4 details are pending, in this 4, look here very well, we have 4 only. So here we can allocate 50, here we can allocate 300. You can select any one, not a wrong, because I told this is not the final answer. But where we can allocate more, that can be allocated. That is the preferable method. But that is not strict. You can select the other one also. But final answer will be same if you do the second step. Maybe the first step, Mr. A will get one answer, Mr. B will get different answer. But final answer will be remain same. So we will allocate these 3. You have 400, 300 only you can allocate. 0. Here you will have 100 is balance. So now what will happen? Here you got 0. This entire will be crossed. Now my dear friends, you have balance 150 and 100 and 100. If you allocate 6 and 5, the balance is what? Here you have 5 is the lower cost. You can allocate the 50. If you allocate the 50, you not 50, you can allocate 100. Because 150 you can allocate 100. Here will be 0. Here will be 50. So what will be happen, my dear friends? So here, this column 300 allocate is already dead. Now this also dead. Now you have only 168. You can straight away allocate 50 and 50. This is also cross. You have 0. Now 50, 50. You can allocate here. That's all your allocation is over. Now for exam purpose, this is the first. So we have to write cost as per IBFS. IBFS stands for initial basic feasible solution. So how the allocation? We have 300 into 1 plus we have 250 into 2 plus we have 50 into 6 plus we have 100 into 5 plus 300 into 3 plus 200 into 2. So this is the allocation. We have to identify the total. This total is called our first method, none other than initial basic feasible solution, how under least cost. So what is the total? We can try it. What is the total? It will be 300 into 1. So 300 plus 250 into 2 that is 500 plus 50 into 6, that is 630 plus 100 into 5, 500, 300 into 2, 600, 200 into 2, 400. You will get the answer 2600. You will get the answer 2600. This is the cost as per least cost method. This is not the final answer. We have to do the second step called optimality test that we will learn after finishing our old basic. So we have done the question on the first method, that is none other than least cost cell method. That is none other than least cost cell method. Now my dear friends, we will move on to next question. Not next question, the same method, the same question. Now we will do under second method, that is none other than least cost northwest corner cell method. Yes, now we will look to the second method, none other than least cost cell method. Least cost we have completed, northwest corner cell method. So we can start. How can we approach northwest corner cell method? See, northwest corner cell method, very easy. See, where is north? Top. West, this side. So here, under northwest corner cell method, we never look into the least cost. We consider only northwest. So this is the north, this is the west. So the cell will be here. 300 and 250. We know 250 only we can allocate 0, 50. That means we allocate to the least cost north, but to the northwest. So the last row now completed. Remaining we have this 9. In this northwest is this one. So we will allocate 350 and 50. 50 is the lower one, we will allocate. Balance 300. Since it is 0, it will cross. At any level you can check whether your answer is correct. See, 400 plus 500, 900. 300 plus 400, 700 plus 200, 900. It is tallying. Now the remaining, we have 9. Here the northwest will be here. So we have to allocate. So we look only northwest. So 300, 400, 300. This will be 0. This will be 100. So this will be crossed. Now the remaining we have 4. 400, 100, 100 only we can do. 0. We will have 300. So this will also crossed. Now we have remaining 2. Here will go 300. This will become 0. This will become 200. So 200, 0, 0. That's all. So the step we have to do is cost as per IBFS. So how the cost as per IBFS we have to do? 250 into 3 plus 50 into 1, 300 into 6 plus 100 into 5 plus 300 into 3 plus 200 into 2. We have to take the total. So what will be the total? The total will be none other than 250 into 3 plus 50 plus 50 plus 1800 plus 500 plus 900 plus 400. So we got the answer called 4400. My dear friends, this is just an initial allocation. 250 into 350. So the answer is 4400. So this is not the final answer. This is just a allocation. The second step only we will identify whether it is correct or not. So we have now learned two methods. We have discussed now east coast method, northwest corner. So now there is one more method called warm. So before doing warm, we will do another question in your study material which discuss about northwest and warm. So we will go that. You can take your study material. This is the question. This question also a previous year question CA final, which is very good question. We will start. So we will go with the question. This is a previous year question for CA final also. So they having three plan A, B, C. They have three outlet X, Y, Z. They have the details. First we have to check demand and supply tally. Yes. Compute the initial allocation at the northwest. Now only we have learned the northwest initial allocation that we can do first. Are you ready? I am here ready for you. We can start. So 3, 9, 6, 4, 4, 6, 8, 3, 5. So demand 20, 40, 60. The total will come 120. Supply 40, 50, 30. So we have to allocate. Northwest corner is one of the easy. Simply we have to allocate the northwest. So we have 20, 40. We will allocate 20. It will be 0. Here it will be thing. It will be crossed. So we have allocated. Now remaining northwest is here. So 20, 40. 20 will be 0, 20. This will be crossed. Now remaining this 4. Northwest is this. We will have 20, 0, 30. It is also crossed. Now finally here we will have 30, 0, 30. Here also 30, 0, 0. Answer is over. So what is the cost as per IBFS? This is under northwest corner rule. What is the answer will come, my dear friends? 20 into 3 plus 20 into 4 plus 20 into 4 plus 30 into 3 plus 30 into 5. So what is the final answer? Yes, you can tell me the answer. I am here ready for you. The final answer will be 20 into 3, 60 plus 20 into 4, 80 plus 20 into 4, 80 plus 30 into 3, 90 plus 30 into 3, 150. We will get an answer none other than rupees 460. We will get an answer none other than 460. It is a one of the previous year question for CA final. Yes, my dear friends, these areas we are doing CA final question so that you will get more standard question. However questions are coming for your exam, you will be able to solve. Okay. So now what is the second thing? They were telling initial allocation under Vogel's approximation. Then they were asking second thing, whether it is optimal. Yes, we are here now for to learn the third method, warm, otherwise Vogel's approximation method. Yes, we are here. So how can we do under warm? So the warm, first we have to take the table. The table will be the same. The table will be the same. Yes, we are starting the warm now. Yes, we are starting the warm now. The allocation also will be different. So this is. So how we will do the warm? So we have 20, 60, 40, 60. This is the demand. And 40, 50, 30. So 120. Now VAM. VAM stands for Vogel's approximation method. Vogel's approximation method. So how can we do the Vogel's approximation method. Yes, I am here ready for you to solve the VAM. So VAM, are you ready? See, under VAM method, if you want to solve, we have to do raw penalty. See, this is the raw wage cost. We have to identify the difference between least two cost. Not the point. Difference between least two cost. 3 and 6 is the least two cost. So the difference is 3. Here 4 and 4 is the least two cost. Difference is 0. 3 and 5 is the least two cost. So the difference will be 2. Here the least cost is 6 and 5 1, 3 and 4 1, 3 and 4 1. Now we got the penalty 1 1 1 2 3. We have to identify the highest penalty, which is the highest number 3. Yes. Now the corresponding row or column. Here it is a row. It can be column also if it come here. We have to identify the log cost. So if you come here 6 9 3, the log cost is none other than 3. So once you select same allocation, you have to do 20 is the 40. So 20 40 we have to select the lower one, so which is 20. So the balance will be 0. Here it will be 20. This line is completed. The same process. So you can stop and rewind the video. You will get more clarity. You can stop and rewind the video. You will get more clarity. The same step we have to do the remaining also. Here this column, this row is dead. Here it is 0. Here it is 2. Now these two are there. 1. Here 1. Here 6 and 4. Here you will get it. 4 is the difference. Now you have to identify the highest penalty. 0, 2, 1, 4. So 4 is the highest penalty. We have to allocate to the 4. So 4 corresponding column, the lower cost 3 already dead. Now living cell are 2. In this lower cost is 4. We have to allocate 20 and 40. The lower one is 20. 0. It will be 20. So you got 0. You got 20. Now what we have to do? Now the remaining cell. What is the remaining cell? We have to go for this now 0. You have to cross. Now remaining we have to start again the same thing. 6 and 4 the difference is 2. 3 and 5 the difference is 2. 6 and 5 the difference is 1. 4 and 3 difference is 1. Now we have the highest penalty. We have both the 2 are there. In this 2, 6 and 4 lower cost is 4. In this 2, 3 and 5 the lower cost is 3. So we can go for 3. So what will come, or more allocation, whatever they can do. So if you do here, here we have lower cost is 3, we allocate here 50 and 60. We will allocate 50. This will become 0. This will become 10. This is cross. Now we have only one column, one row, one column. No need of penalty now. 6 and 5. What is the lowest? 5 is the lowest. Allocate 10. Now you have balance 20. Now we have only one, which is 6. 20, 20. Yes, 20, 20. You can allocate. Finished. This is what is called, the method called VAM, otherwise Vogel's approximation method. So what will be the IBFS, cost as per Vogel's approximation method? You can do it your own time. That is 20 into 3 plus 20 into 4 plus 20 into 6 plus 50 into 3, 50 into 3 plus 10 into 5. So what will be the answer? 20 into 3, 20 into 4, 20 into 6, 50 into 3, 10 into 5. What will be the answer? We can find it out. 20 into 3, 60 plus 20 into 4, 80 plus 20 into 6, 120 plus 50 into 3, 150 plus 50. Coincidentally, here also we will get answer called 460. Coincidentally, here also we will get answer called what? 460. Yes or no, my dear friends? The answer is yes. So take your own time. Please copy. Take your own time. Please copy. So now we get both the method, we got 460. Now we will go for the main part of the question. What is the main part of the question? The main part of the question they were telling whether it is optimal. Whether it is optimal is nothing but optimality test. So as you know, generally intermediate they will test only up to initial basic feasible solution, but final level they may ask optimality. But both your intermediate and final syllabus, you have both the topic are there. Both your intermediate and final syllabus, you have both optimality. So whatever may be the things, we are learning everything what is in your syllabus. So now we are moving to optimality test. My dear friends, optimality test itself will take another 10 minutes to solve. So it is a separate area. So you should be very clear in listening what we are discussing. So wherever you have doubt, you can pause the video, rewind. Pause the video, rewind. You can approach it. So what is optimality test? See, we have done some allocation now. We are checking is this allocation is optimum level. That means optimum level is we have found the cost is 460. We are analyzing, can we reduce the cost further? Can we reduce the cost further? So if it is not an optimal, that means we can reduce the cost. If we are getting optimal, then we cannot reduce the cost. So how we will start optimality test? The optimality test is start with a test called degeneracy. Optimality test is start with a test called degeneracy. So my dear friends, what is meant by degeneracy? The degeneracy tells that m plus n minus 1 not equal to allocated cell. See, now we were doing step for optimality test. What is the optimality test? See, degeneracy, m means number of row, n means number of column, minus 1 not equal to allocate cell, we call the allocation is degenerate. Now we were discussing step for optimality test. The first step should be m plus n minus 1 should be equal to allocated cell. So definitely you will ask, if it is not equal to degeneracy, we have to do one more step. So it is just like this. If m plus n minus 1 is equal to allocated cell, then we have to go for second step. If this is not equal, then we have to come here. What we have to do here, that I will discuss later, because we are discussing everything. If yes, what is the answer? No answer we will discuss in the next session. So here it is tallying or not, we will check it. What is m? Number of row. So we have 1, 2, 3. N number of column 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 plus 3 minus 1. So m is what? M is rows and columns. So 3 plus 3 minus 1. Say equal to or not equal to. Allocation number 1, allocation number 2, allocation number 3, allocation number 4, allocation number 5. So we have 5 allocation. 3 plus 3, 6 minus 1, 5. That means it is equal. That means if we are getting this equal, you can put equal. So what is the answer here? The answer here will be, since m plus n minus 1 equal to allocated cell, move further for UV test. So now you will ask, what is UV test or optimality test? This is what our allocation. We will take this allocation, then I will tell you what is this allocation or UV test. Very easy, you can pause it and learn very well. Very easy, you can pause it and learn very well. So this is our allocation, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. So what is UV test? This is your raw ways. For UV test, step 1, give U1, U2, U3. That is, this will be U1, this will be U2, U3. V1, V2, V3. So this is what we have to start. Now the step here, step 2, we have to find out. The clue is cost of a cell. C means cost, Ij means cell only. Cost of a cell equal to U8 plus Vj. This principle will go only to allocated cell. We will start. If you want to start this step, any one number you have to give 0. Any number we have to give 0. So we will put U1 as 0. So if you put U1 as 0, now you have to apply this equation. Cost will be equal to U value plus V value. Cost of a cell equal to U value plus V value. This is a principle. This will apply only to allocated cell. Now look here. The first column is allocated. So 0 is the U value. V value we don't know. But cost is 3. Now you tell me, what number we have to add to get cost as 3 from a U value of 0? Definitely we have to add 3. These two cells are not allocated, so the principle will not go. Now we have 4. U value is 3, cost is 4, V value is 3. So what must be the number? 3 plus we have to add one number, we have to get 4, which will be the number 1. This is not allocated, principle will not go. So we have 1 here, we have 6 here. So this is allocated. So 1 plus one number, we should get 6 is the cost. So what will be that number? The number will be 5. So 5 plus 1 we will get 6. Now we have 5. This is allocated. We can write. So 5, 5. 5, which number we have to add? That is none other than 0. Here we have 3. So 0, this is also allocated. So 0, which number you have to add to get 3? Yes, you are right. We have to add 3. So 3 plus 0, we will get 3. Now look here. We got all the U value. We got all the V value. Now we are coming to the climax. That is optimality test. That is, if at all coming SMR, to get the SMR, the final thing. For optimality will come. Optimality will come if your penalty greater than or equal to 0. If your penalty greater than or equal to 0. So what is the penalty? Penalty equal to Cij minus U8 plus Vj. Cij minus U8 plus Vj. So we have to find out the penalty. If the penalty is greater than or equal to 0, that means optimality reached. If the penalty is not equal to this, then optimality is not reached. We have to do one more step. Generally, very rarely that situation will come for you. But however, we will discuss all the method for you. So now, coming to discuss, if you come back, we will do the penalty. So there is a principle. This penalty we will approach. This we have done in allocated cell, but the penalty we will do in unallocated cell. The penalty we will do in the unallocated cell. So where it is the unallocated cell? Here we have the unallocated cell. This is allocated, this is unallocated. So I call this as penalty. First row, second column, first row, P12. What is the C means cost? So 9. VA, UI plus VJ, the corresponding V means 3. Here it is 0. Corresponding we have to take 3 plus 0. We are getting 6. Yes, we want to get positive. If it is negative, then there is a problem. Otherwise, it is optimality reached. Answer is over. Full mark in your pocket. This is allocated or unallocated. This is unallocated. We are applying only for unallocated. So P13, the cost is 6A, corresponding 5. Here it is 0. Yes, still we are getting positive. Next is P2. This is allocated. This is not allocated. So P22. 4 is the cost, corresponding 3 plus 1. Neck to neck, 4 minus 4. Still we are getting 0 or greater than 0. Still optimality is there. Now we have last not the least P31, because these two are allocated. So only one more unallocated. P31. 8 minus 0 plus 3. We are getting 5. So what is the conclusion? Since Pij greater than or equal to 0, optimality reached. If the optimality reached, the meaning is minimum cost will be, what is the cost? We got in the IBFS 460. That will be the cost. We cannot reduce further. That will be the cost. We cannot reduce further. So the minimum cost will be 460. Suppose if it is minus is coming, right now allocation is not proper. We have to do changes in the allocation so that we can reduce the cost further. So that we have to reduce the cost further. This question I brought from CA final to boost your confidence how easy questions will come. So now we have completed the sum. If you look here, see, we have done analysis of northwest corner. So if you can do the optimality for northwest also. I am not doing here because it is 460. So that too also you will get UV. If you want, for your better understanding, if you want, I will do for that too also. This is the northwest corner. For a better understanding, we will do one more. Okay, it is good only. We will do UV for this also. We will do UV for this also. Here we got optimality. The last part they were asking, yes, we will do. We will do for you. Yes, we are for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, we can start. How the answer will start? Yes, you are right. U1, U2, U3, V1, V2, V3. Starting, we have to assume any number as 0. We generally assume 0. Now Cij equal to Ua plus Vj. This will apply only to allocated cell. So my simple request for all of you that you can post the video, try yourself, then you can see it. So 0 plus 3, you should get 3. These two are not allocated, leave it. Here you have 3, 4, so it will be 1. This is you have allocated, so 3. This is not allocated. You have 3, this is also 3, so you will get 0. 0, you have 5, you got the 5. Now we have to do penalty. First P12, 9 minus, since we have did already one problem, I am going little fast. P13, 6 minus 0 plus 5, 1. Next in P23, 6 minus. Look here, again neck to neck is coming, but you are getting the answer because it will get it, because 460 already we know. Generally northwestern warm will not get same answer, but here we are getting. Last but not the least, 8 minus 0 plus 3, 5. So you can do the same comment. Since Pij is optimality reached, The minimal cost is 460. Now we have understood all the concept. Now here onwards we gonna learn if demand not equal to supply, what is the case? M plus n minus 1 not equal to, what is the case? If minus come, what is the case? That is what we have to discuss. Are you clear? That is what we have to discuss. So now we have discussed. See, exam purpose, if the question is silent, we have to do under warm. Warm is the most preferable method because there will be lower error in the warm. So warm is the more preferable method we have to take. So warm, there will be lesser kind of error. So if the question is silent on any method, you have to do first step under warm. Though warm is lengthiest method than least cost and northwest, but we have to do for warm for examination. So please copy, my dear friends. I am here for you.